Carrie Underwood appeared on The View for what was expected to be a friendly and engaging interview, but the conversation reportedly took an unexpectedly tense turn during a discussion with co-host Joy Behar. Underwood had joined the program to talk about her music career, recent projects, and the experiences that have shaped her journey from a small-town singer to one of the most recognizable names in country music. The interview began on a positive note with the hosts congratulating her on her long list of achievements, including multiple awards, chart-topping albums, and her lasting popularity among fans. Underwood spoke about how grateful she felt for the opportunity she had received since winning American Idol, explaining that the show completely changed the course of her life and opened doors she had never imagined before. During the early part of the conversation, the hosts discussed her songwriting process, her dedication to performing, and how she balances a demanding career with family life. Underwood spoke warmly about the importance of staying grounded despite fame and the support she receives from her family and loyal fan base. The atmosphere initially felt relaxed with light laughter and casual exchanges between the singer and the panel. However, the tone of the interview began to shift when the discussion moved toward more serious topics involving celebrity influence, public expectations, and how artists respond to criticism in the media. Behar, known for her outspoken personality and willingness to ask direct questions, steered the conversation toward issues that some viewers felt were more controversial. She began asking Underwood about the pressures that come with being a public figure and how celebrities often face scrutiny over their personal opinions. At first, Underwood responded thoughtfully, explaining that fame can bring both opportunities and challenges. She emphasized that while she values her platform, she also believes in focusing on her music and connecting with fans through her work rather than engaging in every public debate. As the discussion continued, the exchange reportedly became more pointed. Behar asked follow-up questions that some audience members interpreted as critical, pressing Underwood to comment more directly on certain issues. Underwood attempted to keep the conversation balanced, offering careful answers while trying to steer the focus back toward her career and creative projects. The other co-hosts occasionally stepped in to keep the discussion flowing, but the tension between Underwood and Behar gradually became more noticeable. The audience in the studio could sense the shift in tone, and the once relaxed atmosphere began to feel more serious. The moment that drew the most attention reportedly occurred during a particularly intense exchange when Behar made a remark that appeared to challenge Underwood's previous statements. Underwood paused before responding, choosing her words carefully as she defended her perspective. While she remained composed, viewers could see that she was becoming uncomfortable with the direction of the conversation. The discussion had moved far from the promotional interview she had likely expected, and the repeated questioning seemed to put her on the defensive. After another round of back-and-forth remarks, Underwood reportedly decided she had reached her limit. She briefly addressed the hosts and the audience, expressing appreciation for being invited to the show, but indicating that she did not feel the conversation was productive anymore. She then stood up from her seat, thanked the audience, and calmly walked off the stage. The unexpected moment caught both the hosts and the studio audience by surprise. Cameras briefly captured the stunned reactions of the panel before the show quickly transitioned away from the segment. Moments like this are rare on live daytime television, which is one reason the incident quickly attracted attention online. Clips and discussions about the exchange spread rapidly across social media platforms with fans and viewers debating what had happened and whether the interview had crossed a line. Supporters of Underwood argued that the questions had become unnecessarily confrontational and that she had every right to leave a situation that made her uncomfortable. They praised her for remaining calm and respectful even as the conversation became tense. Others, however, felt that challenging questions are part of the format of shows like The View, where hosts often engage guests in lively debates about culture, media, and public life. From that perspective, the exchange represented a typical example of differing viewpoints rather than a personal conflict. Some commentators pointed out that talk shows often aim to create memorable discussions, and strong reactions from both hosts and guests can sometimes result from that dynamic. In the hours following the broadcast, fans continued analyzing the situation in detail. Many watched clips repeatedly, trying to interpret body language, tone, and the context of each comment. Some viewers believed the moment had been exaggerated by social media, noting that short viral clips often highlight only the most dramatic parts of an interview while leaving out the broader conversation that came before. Others focused on the broader issue of how celebrities navigate interviews in a media environment where every word can quickly become a headline. Throughout her career, Carrie Underwood has generally maintained a reputation for professionalism and grace under pressure. Since rising to fame in the mid-2000s, She has built a career marked by musical success and a strong connection with her audience. Her powerful voice, emotional performances, and dedication to her craft have earned her numerous awards and recognition as one of the most influential artists in modern country music. Because of this reputation, many fans were surprised to see her involved in such a tense television moment. At the same time, moments of disagreement on talk shows are not entirely unusual. Programs like The View often thrive on lively discussion and differing opinions, which can sometimes lead to heated exchanges. When celebrities appear on these programs, they enter an environment where personal viewpoints and cultural debates frequently intersect. While most interviews remain friendly, the unpredictable nature of live television means that unexpected moments can occur. Despite the brief controversy surrounding the reported walk-off, Underwood's career and public image remain largely defined by her achievements in music rather than isolated media moments. Fans continue to support her work, and her performances and recordings still attract millions of listeners around the world. For many viewers, the incident simply became another example of how quickly a single moment on live television can capture public attention and spark widespread discussion. In the end, the exchange between Carrie Underwood and Joy Behar served as a reminder of the challenges that can arise when strong personalities meet in a live broadcast setting. Interviews are meant to inform and entertain audiences, but they also reflect the unpredictable nature of real-time conversation. Whether viewers saw the moment as a justified walk-off or simply a heated debate, it became one of those television moments that people continued to discuss long after the cameras stopped rolling.